Hello and welcome back. If this is your first time tuning in, please subscribe, like, comment, share. I am wonderful, and you have tuned in to my page. And this evening, it's Sunday, one of the second best days to do money works on. Could be the second or the third, depending on how you look at it. Your first day that you definitely want to do your money working on is on a Thursday. Your secondary, thirdish best day is either a Friday or a Sunday. And this evening, it's Sunday. So I wanted to bring you all some easy money rituals, spells, tips, just things that you can do to help increase your finances yourself without hiring someone. So first things first, um, I've been renewing and reconstructing a lot of my workings. So I have pretty much did most of the pre-gluing to this money board. As you can see, I have various currencies because we want to bring in not no petty money. We need some big money. So that's my goal. That's what I'm working on this week. So just for the sake of people wanting to know how to do stuff, I left a blank space with something that I didn't fill in. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it in now. And this is my money board. So I'm just going to take some glue. For all of some moms that got kids, you should have plenty of glue sticks laying around um, for you to be able to use. A lot of the stuff you don't want to have to go out and buy, but most likely you will at some point. As far as this ancestral money, if you're searching for some, I do offer it in my store, but you're always welcome to go to Walmart, Amazon, your local Botanica, any metaphysical shop, or buy from another small business. There's plenty of tools and gadgets out here for everyone. Just find someone that you trust, and that's going to give you what you pay for. So I'm going to apply the last currency to my money board. And now you all can see it. It's completely filled. I left this blank little space in the middle so I can write me some money affirmations and write my name and birthday, because this is my personal money board, my personal money working. When I first started making money boards, I typically did them in this way with a picture frame. I don't know if you can see the currency quite well, but let's see if I can get it in another angle because the light is glaring. But yeah, this is how I used to do them previously. Um, you can leave the glass in the frame if you like. I typically would take mine out because I would like to add to my money board, and I will show you how to add to them here. But this is a smaller way. So typically when I do work for other people, this is the board that I would use for their works. And this one is my personal. So on my personal altar, I place this as like a placemat, and I definitely would do my workings on top of this. So what I'm going to write on here is going to be prosperity. And I'm using a green marker. You can use a green pen if you like, or just use what you have. If black is what you have, a pencil is what you have. There is no right or wrong. It's more of an involvement of your intentions. So make sure your intentions are pure, your head is clear, um, and you're able to visualize what you're asking for. So I'm writing prosperity, prosperity, flow to me, enlarge, quantities, 3 times 3, money, come with, harm to none, I accept all forms of prosperity. More cash, flow, streams are coming to me 3 times 3. And right under that, I am going to sign my name and birthday. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but I will recopy it another 2 times on here. So it'll be written out 3 times by hand to help increase the abundance. For the sake of the video, I'm only going to write it in this one time, and I'll go back as I redesign my altar to add the other writings in the other columns. Um, like I said, your ingredients, you definitely will want a board. Your supplies, rather yet, I apologize. Your supplies, you'd want a board of some sort. I'd buy them at the Dollar Tree, the real big poster boards. You can cut them down, or you can leave it that large size. Get creative. The choice is yours on how you want to create your money board. Or you can use a picture frame. You can use a sheet of notebook paper. You just use what you have. You can use real currency. You can use ancestral money, held notes, bank notes, fake money. You can get it at the Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, your Dollar General, whatever, your Walmart, Amazon, wherever you like to shop. You do that. And again, what my affirmation was, to recap, was prosperity. Prosperity flow to me in large quantities, 3 times 3. Money come with harm to none. I accept all forms of prosperity. More cash flows streams are coming to me 3 times 3. And that's what I'm working on personally. You have the choice to create your own, or copy someone else's, but allow it to resonate with what you intend to bring forth. Um, Also, to dress your money board and charge it, you're going to need, I'm only going to charge the one column where I wrote my statement. And I have some magnetic money oil here. Oh, these bottles don't want to let you get in. Okay. Oh, it don't want to let you in. And I am going to just go down the center of it with that one particular oil. I have a protection oil because I want my money to come protected. I don't want it to leave quickly. Um, and I want my money to stay. So I'm going to blend that in as well. And now here I have some Dragon's Blood ink. And I have a smaller little vial with a dropper. I don't like to contaminate my large, things that I buy in bulk. So I am going to pour some of this Dragon's Blood. Well, I guess I could have used the dropper, and filled it up. Less mess. I wish I would have had this pre-done, but right before I started the video, it came over me to add this to share. I know in my Facebook group, in our chats, there's a lot of mentioning of blood magic. So here is a tiny tip to help charge your money bowl to work specifically for you. Even though we know that blood magic is a binding magic, you don't necessarily want to bind yourself to money, but putting your essence, your personal concern on a money board helps it gravitate to you better. So that's why I'm going to do this. I have a pricker so I can prick myself to get some blood. And I am going to add it to this small vial with the Dragon's Blood ink. And yes, it does hurt. But you want to get your blood rolling. And I am adding it to this vial. You can add as much as you like, as little as you like. I definitely want it to penetrate, so I'm going to keep pushing till it stops bleeding. You do not want to constantly prick yourself. It does leave marks. And for people that are diabetic, know that your fingertips becomes numb after a long period of time of pricking your finger. So I think I got enough. Then I'm going to put the top on and just shake it up so I can combine it. Grab me a napkin. Stop the bleeding so we can continue on. But yes, this is a good way to add your personal concerns to your working. So It's all mixed in. And I have to remind myself to label this so nobody else gets it. Okay, that's that. I have my personal money oil that I create and make for myself. It has gold and magnetic properties attached to it. It has live currency um, and a bunch of other awesome uh, money drawing qualities. And I am going to just, I could have put it in a smaller bottle, but I like my base. So I'm just taking my time to get the money oil on the words that I wrote and on all of the currency. And prior to this, I did spray my area. I removed negativity with a Seven Sisters spray, and I also used a money drawing spray to just increase my area with prosperity and abundance, and just to get the mood set right. You can use incense as well. My choice of incense for money working typically is patchouli. I love a good patchouli incense. I like fast luck incense. I love dragon's blood incense as well. I have a money drawing powder that I will sprinkle onto my board. A little goes a long way. I have some dragon blood resins powder that I'm also going to sprinkle on my board to increase the power of prosperity and abundance to come to me. I want my board to have money come to me in a loving manner. So I'm going to add cinnamon, which cinnamon is good for love and money as well. So we want to attract positive energy as we create and build this money altar board. I have a little cinnamon sugar so that it's sweet. It comes in sweetly, and it is attracted to me a little bit quicker, and it sticks. You can use whatever you're led to use. I do have some honeys here. I will add my honey last, and I probably will use the cinnamon infused honey. Um, I have my prosperity rice, as well as a prosperity clearing salt. Um, and I would just sprinkle just a tad bit on the board. And when I add my honey, I pretty much will try to drizzle the honey around those so they can stick to the board, if that makes sense. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to hold this up again anytime soon to show you all, but I will do it toward the end. What else would I like to use on this board here? Well, I guess for the most part, that's pretty much it as in making your money board. It's not difficult. Like I said again, you can add what you like. you don't have to add what you don't like. So use what resonates with you personally, and make sure that you sit and you visualize. I will um, pray over this board or use words of affirmation, but I have picked out a few Psalms. Um, in the Psalms for money, I am going to use I'm going to use I typically like to recite the entire verse. I know most people don't like to do that. They may want to use only the line that states something about money, but I'm going to give my suggestions because I'm still going to do some work on this behind the scenes. So my suggestions from the Psalms would be specifically for money when you're in need of money or you need help with money. Um, I'm going to say Psalms 24, 44, 54, 36, and 23, as well as 10 or 70. If it's a stressful distress situation, I would say 20, 31, and 142. And then, like most people always forget, you get something, you have to show gratitude. You have to be thankful. You have to, if you went to something for assistance and you didn't say thank you, don't think that you can just go back and keep using that source without showing gratitude, without being kind, without um, just doing the right thing. I mean, you get something from somebody, you say thank you and you say you're welcome. So you want to give this practice that same um, that same vibe. So to give thanks when you have received your blessings, um, you want to do Psalms 9, Psalms 21, just to show more gratitude would be 65. And then if you prayed, your Psalms would be 31 to show gratitude for those answered prayers. Excuse me. And then I also like to pray protection over my money board. So my Psalms for protection will be 10, 12, 28, 64, and 121. Excuse me again. So there's many verses to be able to pray over this, or you can just give good affirmations. You can continue to chant whatever you chose to write on this board as well, because you've already written what you want. So you can continue to chant that as well. You can add extra affirmations to it, but you definitely want to pour into this so it can pour back into you. So now that I have pretty much covered the money boards, I'm just going to give you all some other little tips. So there are several, when I say several, different kinds of candles that you can use. And one I do not have, I don't have it present, but I'm going to go and grab it real fast. So give me 1 second. Okay. So one of my favorite prosperity candles is the gold um, ombre camino. It's a road opener, and it pretty much covers money, health, business, love, success, because it opens roads. This is a perfect um, candle to work with as far as prosperity goes. Then you have a money release. It is a awesome candle to work with as well. One of my favorites, especially when I'm working with lawsuits and things of that nature. We want those funds to be released to us, and we want it now. It's my money, and I want it now. Always a good go-to. Your 7 African powers. Um, this is basically another road opener because it covers everything. It covers money, it covers love, it covers stability, it covers peace, it covers attraction, it covers just being able to conquer. And then it has that neutral white in there for peace and blessings and clarity and protection and all of that good awesome stuff. You have your plain green candle, my number one personal favorite. Your 7-day regular green candle. And then you have a tobacco candle. Your tobacco candle is definitely another awesome candle. I tend to use these with my ancestral altar, as well as my Ramadan altar. And if I am looking for a certain kind of boost with bringing in some more finances, I will use this. Then you have a Ruda or Rue candle, which is good for bringing in money as well, finances. Most of the imaged 7-day candles have prayers on them. You can use that prayer. I always add to it. If I use it, I definitely add to it because you just got to put your own spin, your own little shine, and be wonderful in your working. There are other candles as well. You have bayberry candles. There's just so many. And like I make a lot of my own candles as well. So this is a custom candle that I have made for prosperity. It's sort of like a road opener. It has protection, money, love, attracting. It has crystals, as well as different prosperity rices, love rice, and the salts to take away the negative energy. So this is one of my babies, and I love it. The candles work good. They smell awesome. And you can find them on Wonderfull with 2 L's, Healing Conjure .bigcartel.com. You can always leave comments, or find me on Facebook. You can inbox me, DM me, Instagram. I do have a TikTok as well. All Wonderfull Healing Conjure. Um, what else? Those are the candles. Oh, you always have your trusty chime. When you want to do something a little quicker, you can work with your tea lights, and then birthday candles as well. So to do a tiny recap from Thursday when we worked on the money bowl. So what I would typically do with this, I'm going to go ahead and add the honey so I can hold it up for you all again so you can get the gist of what it looks like. And I'm really only putting the honey on here to kind of help the rices stick. I am going to put crystals on here as well, but I'm going to just tell you what the crystals are. Because of course I can't hold it up with the crystals on here unless I glue them to the board. Um, I don't like to glue my crystals to the board because I still like to cleanse and charge them. Although I could sit this outside, but weather in Chicago is so fickle. I would hate to sit my money board outside and it rains and I no longer have a money board. So, let me see how it works. But with the lighting, you really can't see much. But you can definitely tell that the dragon's blood is the red patches. The staining is the oil. It does not matter that it looks like it does, because this is how you're going to charge it. This is how it's going to help assist you with what you're looking for. So everything that's pretty don't always be good. The ugly stuff be the best sometimes. And people have to realize that, ugly stuff. Like, I'm extra. So I have I have some chewing tobacco that I am going to stick into, and I use this as like my tiny little offering to the money spirits. They can get them a little tobacco. I'm sticking it in the honey, making it even more better. I have a ton of crystals that I like to work with personally. Okay. I have a smoky quartz that I'll place on here. I have some fool's gold. Love that. I typically will take a piece of fool's gold and put it in my purse or my wallet, or I may put it in a satchel. Excuse me, I may put it in a satchel and stick it in my bra or something. But I definitely love fool's gold. I have a piece of amethyst. I never leave home without it. I put it on my thing as well. I have a piece of tourmaline protection. I am big on protecting myself and protecting my finances. Um, Magnetic stone. And although I know it's really hard to see, but the little specks that are on the magnetic stone is actually little shards of magnet. They pull. I like to sprinkle magnetic sand on a lot of my workings as well. And this magnetic stone picks up all of those little shards of magnetic sand. I love it. I use the gold magnetic sand as well, because we want to pull in and attract every ounce of good, positive prosperity, abundance, gifts. It could be the most slightest things. I receive all forms of good prosperity. You know that, whether that's free food, gas, just somebody speaking to you in a kind and loving way is definitely a form of prosperity, because people treat people like garbage all the time. And it is a blessing to encounter people that you don't know that speak positivity into your life. Wish the best for you, hope for the best for you, or say something real positive to you. Um, I know on the last money spill, I talked about the bay leaf. Um, I will definitely take 3 of these. I like to do stuff in threes. That's my base number. So I'll take 3 of these. And I am going to write with my green marker something on here. Um, let's say prosperity 3 times 3. Um, I want new streams of income. And then on this one, we're going to do a money release because I'm definitely looking for some funds to be released. Okay, I am going to, like I stated before, I'm only working on the side that I wrote my affirmations on. So there's nothing on the sides where I didn't write anything. It's just on that first column. So I'm going to take my money bowl that I created on Thursday. I'm going to place it in the center on top of the words that I wrote. Um, just for the sake of showing how to feed your money bowl. Let's add to our money bowl. So I'm going to take a few sprigs of the chewing tobacco, and I'm going to sprinkle it inside of my money bowl. Sprinkle it all around. I'm going to give it a dash of protection oil. I am going to give it a dash of my money oil. I am going to take 3 coins from each 3/4, 3 dimes, 3 pennies, 5 3 nickels. Okay, and I've added that. I'm going to sprinkle some of my money powder. Okay, sprinkle some money powder in there. Okay, since we made the dragon's blood ink and added my blood to it, I'm going to put a couple drops. That's 1 drop. 2 drops. 3 drops. I'm going to add more prosperity rice. I am going to add more of the prosperity salt. I am going to take my birthday candle, find a flat coin, a flat surface so it can stand up properly. Get the bottom of it to stick. It may take a few times. So be patient with yourself as you do your work. Don't try to rush things because you don't have to. There's no need to worry about rushing. You just want it to stick so it can stand freely on its own without you having to hold it. So now it's standing. I am going to want to add some more cinnamon to my bowl, as well as the cinnamon sugar. And I'm going to even add a little cayenne for the speed of it. You might have to redirect your candle a few times, so don't allow it to bother you, because it is what it is. You have to hold it. Now I'm adding it back to here. Okay. And I am lighting my bay leaves. These smell so good when they burn. Okay, so that's that. I got a little cayenne so I can increase speed. Don't need much, because we want it to come to us in a quick way. You can also use coffee. Coffee is another element of speed. Make sure I close up my tobacco. You don't want your chewing tobacco to dry out. And for the sake of the video, that is how it looks. I don't know if you all can see it, but that is how it looks. But of course, if I had it written out right here and written out right here, oh, I'm going to add this dollar. I'm just going to add it. It would be centered. I'd have the money bowl in the center. But for the sake of the video, I only worked on one column. So once I'm done with this video, I'll fill in this portion as well as this portion, and I will dress and charge the rest of the board, and add the remaining of my crystals. Light another incense. I will leave out a either a whiskey or a rum shot of, a little shot glass of either whiskey or rum. Another little tip to use with your money boards is your tarot cards. I would probably look for the tarot cards, the Pentacles. You can always add them to your money board as well. Yeah, so that Ace of Pentacles is all good. That one is all good. That one. I'm looking for my favorite pentacle. Which is her. Something about this card here. I just love it. There's something about her. Something about her. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know why the glare is really getting to me. So, yeah. Again, you can always add what your spirit leads you to wanting to add to your money board. There is no wrong or right. There typically isn't a wrong or a right. It's what you feel. This is your conjure. This is your, I'm not sure what it is that you may practice. But I love to conjure. I love to create something out of nothing. I love to pull things out of thin air and make it be. That's what it is, what is embedded in me, and that is the reason why I definitely chose the name Wonderful Healing Conjure, because that is what I do. We heal and we conjure. I hope that you all enjoyed. This video was way longer than I intended for it to be. I do apologize. I am going to get better with being a little bit more quicker with my choices of videos. I look forward to seeing you all next week with some new topics and demonstrations. So please, again, subscribe, like, follow, share, comment, the good and the bad. I want to hear it all. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. I hope you enjoyed Wonderful Healing Conjure. This is Wonderful. Checking out.